Hey guys, it's Chris. Just as I promised on that post on Facebook, I'm getting the video over to you that's going to capture the top 3 things you could be doing today to increase your online presence and get more customers into your business. So the 3 things that I'm going to be telling you about, the first 2 are going to be website based, and the third one is going to be Google My Business based. So you really don't need a website for that one, but the first 2 are, and this is all extremely useful. You'll see as I go into like what keywords are and a couple other things, what the opportunities truly are for you in your area. But I looked at your page and you guys do some great work. I saw you guys do landscaping and tree services. You've been doing it for quite a while. It seems you have a good amount of people following you. Coventry and Birmingham is what I saw. Today's video is going to be going over Coventry options, and I'm going over the tree services, and I'm also doing landscaping for you guys as well. But your Facebook page looks really good. I like how you guys are in consistency with it. That's only going to help. As you know, with everything moving towards the internet, that's the biggest place that you want to be trying to capture. Just getting referrals or going door to door and trying to get that moving isn't really anywhere near as effective as simply using the power of the internet anymore. So I want to go into the first thing, which is going to be talking about content. So when we're talking about websites, content on a website is any words, pictures, or words behind the pictures saved at alt text that ultimately make up a page of your site. Now, you want to have about 1,500 words on your front page to be optimized with Google. That way you get at the top of those rankings so you can get that traffic and increase your revenues through more customers. You also want to have about 500 to 750 on your back-end service pages. That's going to help you optimize those as well. You also want to have this filled in with the ideal keywords, specifically buyer intent keywords that are going to help you capture an audience of people that are actually looking for services in your area, right? Because that only makes sense. You don't want useless traffic. So looking at Blue Skies Tree Services, this is covering Coventry and Warwickshire. Specifically, we're looking at the Coventry keywords on this. But if you look at their homepage, just looking at the amount of content they have a decent amount, right? This isn't what you want. This isn't optimized, right? And as you can see, the site kind of looks outdated as well. But this is, they do have a good amount of content. Now, if you look over here at BB Landscapes, which is a landscape designer in Coventry, which is the other service that you guys are wanting to rank for, they have a decent amount of content on their front page. Still not optimized, but a little bit more. And as you can see, this is a more modernized, a little bit cleaner of a website. The second thing I want to go into is backlinks, right? So a backlink is any website that's linking to your website, pushing power to your website. So this would be considered a backlink, right? Because if I go over it, it's a link. I'll click on it, it'll bring me to their website. That's exactly how that works, right? Now, not all backlinks are created equal. You want powerful and you want relevant backlinks. What I mean by relevant is you want things relating to landscaping and tree services, right? Not things like Pizza Hut or restaurants or anything along those lines that aren't really pertaining to the topic at hand. So, like I said, it's a popularity contest with Google. You want to have the most backlinks, but you also want them to be very powerful, very popular websites. That's what's going to put you up at the top and get you traffic like these guys, which every single one of these, that's a potential customer, right? So even if half of these people bought something, you can see how, if it translates over to dollars and cents, what that could mean for your business. So the third thing I want to talk to you about is keywords. A keyword is any word or phrase that's typed into Google that somebody searches for. A buyer intent keyword is what we're actually shooting for, because this is something that somebody types in and it's worded in such a way that they're looking to buy a product or service that you have. So Coventry Landscaping, that's pretty much somebody looking for landscaping companies in Coventry. You look at Patio Coventry, right? People looking to set up patios. Driveways, same thing, right? And you're not limited to rank for one keyword. You could rank for 50, 100 keywords if you wanted to, up in the first position. If we look at the average volume for Coventry Landscaping, and there's higher months, there's lower months, but the average is 450 searches every single month. Imagine if you were in first place for 10 keywords like that. That's, astronomical. However you want your business to grow, however large you want it to grow and how fast you want it to grow, pretty much the sky's the limit if you know how to use the power of the internet, right? The last thing I want to talk to you about is citations. A citation is anywhere in Google that, any directory site. So Yelp, Yellow Pages, Facebook, that you can put in your business name, address, and phone number. That's going to push back and be somewhere that somebody can find you, right? So not all citations are created equal. They're just like backlinks. You want powerful citations, reputable websites, and relevant websites, right? And you also want to have more than your competition. So if your competition has 60, let's say, you want to have 100, 200. My standard, like as a bare minimum to make sure that you blow your competition out of the water, would be recommending you to have 200 of these citations, and then ranking also in a bunch of different areas, which allows you to draw traffic from those areas as well. Because the Google My Business account, when you use this, it's a lot different than just using your website. There's a whole different strategy that goes into it, and this will increase your actual clicks in your traffic by about 40 or 50%, which once again, if we translate that over to dollars and cents, that's astronomical. So just to kind of review everything that we went over today, you want to have content. You want strong, authoritative content. You want to have about 1,500 words with properly phoned keywords on that front page, about 5 to 750 words on your back-end service pages. You want powerful and relevant backlinks, and you want to beat out your competition's backlink profile to be able to make sure that you're in first place above them for the keywords that you're trying to rank for. You want to focus on buyer intent keywords, because that's where you're actually going to get traffic that's valuable and that's going to translate over to sales for your business, right? And then in your Google My Business account, the way that we beat out the competition is, first and foremost, we want to beat them organically, right? But the second way is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than they do, which is once again your name, address, and phone number in a directory site in Google that is reputable and strong. If you have any questions at all about anything that we went over, anything else, or you just want to learn a little bit more, I'm happy to hop on a call with you. Just send me an email back and we can figure out a time that works best for the both of us. Other than that, I hope you liked the video. If you wouldn't mind at least giving me a little bit of feedback, letting me know you got some value from it, that would be awesome. You guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.